and Silas and the missionary journey that they went on, right? So, our Bible point is God is in control. We're not, right? So, can anybody share a time with me where they felt like they were not in control of a situation and they really needed God's help to take kind of matters into his own hands and work things out? Anybody got anything? Adults have a little more experience on life.
So many. Well, I remember back when I was in school, I would try to study for my tests, like for high school, and I had no control over like my mom's work schedule because she worked a lot, and I would try to study, but I would have to also watch over my brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
And since they were younger, I had to make sure that they didn't like hurt themselves or hurt someone else or anything like that. And I just didn't quite get the grade that I wanted for my test because I was too busy making sure that people weren't, hurting themselves.
So this is going to be Mrs. Jessica. Our balloons for our object lesson. We're going to have some stuff. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need a regular balloon. You're going to want to get a long balloon that they use for making animal balloons, right? You're going to want a good sturdy straw. I got one of those plastic reusable ones that you wash and you can use for later. Some fishing line. I have some fishing line. It says about 10 feet of fishing line. And you're going to want some transparent tape to kind of just make things a little more clean and smooth. And then you're going to need some helpers. I am going to limit my helper to Mrs. Jessica until after we get done with our lesson. Then you guys can go ahead and give it a shot yourself, all right? So Mrs. Jessica was giving an example of like she had no control over her mom's work schedule and she had siblings. And being an elder sibling, the responsibility of trying to help your little siblings, stay in line, do what they need to do, make sure they're fed and they're not getting hurt, right? That's a lot of stuff that you don't have control over as a young person, right? Alana, being the eldest, you have to look after your other siblings sometimes, yes? Sir? You're the oldest? You surprised me. Well, I really did think Alana was older, but it was mostly also to get her back on track. Because I don't have control over you guys listening to me.
I do.
Right? Something I know. Little children named the same thing. So, kind of like Mrs. Jessica, schedules or being the eldest child or anything like that, just like I have no control over you guys listening to me and listening to what God has for you in this message. So we're kind of like this regular balloon. All right? And I am going to have Mrs. Jessica, this is me, all right? And my goal is to have you guys understand the lesson that God has for you today. And so Mrs. Jessica is going to be my goal. So she's going to go stand over here next to our cabinet and she's going to make a goal sign for me with her arms. Yes. And this is me. And this is me trying to make it to my goal to successfully have you guys know the lesson. All right? So it's like, let's see how much control I have over this situation. I wonder if I can make this goal happen. Don't help me. Don't help me. This is me trying to have you guys learn the lesson all by yourself, me with no help from God, and I'm just going to do it all in my own will, and you are going to learn, okay? That's my goal. Oh, did I? That was quite crazy. So that's like what happens to us when we don't have God to help us, right? We are out of control. We don't have any control over our situations. You had no control over being the eldest or your mom's work schedule, but with God's help, you all survived. You're all here today. Your mommy got her work done. So that's with God, and just like me, I can sit here and I can do this lesson all day long, but that's not going to get it into your heart. It's not going to get it into your mind. I need God's help for that, yes? And we get God's help in many ways. So Paul and Silas, they got God's help because they had Christian friends as well. And they had the Holy Spirit with them to help guide them and lead them. So this is God. And Mrs. Jessica is still going to be my goal. But now I'm not going to do it on my own. I'm going to try and I'm going to have God to help with me, okay? So this is me. I've gotten better with my walk with Jesus, so I've kind of changed. When we have Jesus, we don't stay the same, right? So I'm not this balloon anymore that tries to do it all by myself and just goes nuts. I am now this balloon because I have grown with Christ, right? And He is in me. And now He can help me get to my goals, right? So I'm going to take my new me and my straw. I'm going to put my straw in my fishing line, which is God. Remember? Remember God. Oh, there it is. Mrs. Jessica, I'm going to need your help before you go with me.
Okay.
Behind you, there's a piece of tape sticking on the cabinet. Yep. Can you fold that in over on itself so it can be sticky so we can attach our new self to our new line of help? Come on over here. Yep, go ahead and fold it so it's sticky on both sides. This is probably why they have the balloon pump. It's in a box. Mrs. Jenny, you can have the. I'm all filled up with Jesus. I got God's help in my life. All right. Use the balloon pump. Invest. It's worth it. I'm sorry. Here you go. All right. So, we have our new us. We now have a safety line in life. We have help. We're not doing it on our own anymore. We have somebody that has the best roadmap in the world, better than Google. And now, here's me with Jesus, and I would like you guys to learn this lesson, and Mrs. Jessica would like to get a good grade, and she would like her siblings to live, and she would like her mommy to have a wonderful day at work, and she would like her children to sit down and listen. Let's see if we can get to our goal now with Jesus. Let's see if He can help us.